if it matters what order you put your cartridges in. So I already have my Nursery Tales Imagine cartridge in this end over here. And then I'm going to put in the Cindy Lou cartridge over on this side. And if you're lucky, your machine's going to pick it up. You can see. Now it shows that I have both cartridges in. So I've got the original cartridge and the Imagine cartridge down here. And I don't know what I did with my stylus, so I gotta find that. Ah, here it is. Okay. Got my stylus. Okay. So, my fiance is trying to make fun of me in the background, so if you hear me giggling, that's because he's being a silly goose. So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to work on showing you some alphabets. And what's really neat about the Imagine machine, if you don't already own a Gypsy, is all of your shapes show up on your screen. So when you hit the font, you can see the letters show up. I'm really excited about this because I'm used to just using the little booklets and having to flip through and find which letters you want. It takes a little bit of time, but this will speed up the process. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write L-O-V-E. So, let's see, I think we have the uppercase letters. So I want an L. And then I'm going to take off the shift and type O-V-E. So we're going to go and we're going to mess with these. I'm going to click on it and hit edit. And the relative size is 3, which is way too big. I want the relative size to be let's go with 2.5. So that shows this letter is actually going to be 2.4. I better get that from her. That letter's going to be 2.4 inches tall, which is good. So, what pattern shall we use? Let's look through these. Decide which pattern we like. You know what? I really like this pink one at first. I don't know, I like all the pink ones, really. Let's go with something different. We'll go with this one. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's cute. Okay, we'll go with that one. And we're going to hit apply. We're going to go to each letter and change the size and add a pattern to it. I like this green. And the relative size is still 3 inches. So that means that letter's actual size is going to be 1.2 inches. Which actually seems fine to me because we want them to be smaller than the other letter, but not too small. So we're just going to keep those at 3. I'm going to just fill these all in with that same pattern and hit apply. And then we're ready to go to the next page. So we've decided we like those letters. And so, as you can see, they're showing up pretty big on my mat. But what I'm doing today is I'm using this little piece of paper. This paper is about 5.5 by 6 inches. You see that? So I'm going to have to change the size here. It says, fit to page, flip, width, height. So we're going to change the width and the height. So the width is 5.5 inches. So we're going to crank this down. And when you crank it down, you'll watch. Oh, we're going with 5.5. So you can see that it lines up everything in that top corner. And then we're going to make sure they all fit on our page. So we're going to tell it that this is 6 inches, which I think they all still fit. Just by looking at the screen. Johnny? What are you doing? Take your waffles and go away. So they're all going to fit on my screen, or on my paper, so that's good. So let's hit next. And we're going to load the paper in. And hit next again. And watch it work. got those cut, let's check them out. See, it still has your bleed area around the original shapes. And look at that! How cute is that? You can see those letters? I love it. So I'll use those on a project and then show you the project. Thanks for watching. Bye.